Welcome to Goonies World. My name is Goonie, also known as Colin, and I'm joined, as always, by Meanie, also known as Ryan.
Hello, friends.
And Johnny Pharaoh, also known as Sean.
Hello, super friends.
Ooh,
Super friends. Oh,
super
man.
friends. Indeed. And I'm assuming that Mr. Pharaoh invoked the super friends because we are, in fact, going back to Cape City, our sort of home brewed, I guess you'd say, or home built superhero universe, where we have been once before, I believe, on the podcast.
Yeah, and everyone is John. We play there.
Yeah. You don't need to listen to those, but
No.
you can, because they're pretty good ones, I think. But you don't need to listen to them to enjoy these ones.
Yeah. I mean, Cape City, we've been playing in for like 18 to 20 years, I think, and it's we've developed it. It's like its own. It's got its own culture and restaurants and all these things that you might hear us refer to from time to time. But it's definitely an imaginary city in Wisconsin.
Yes, and we also, just a quick summary. I mean, that's basically it. It's in Wisconsin, and it's we added our own little Great Lake Inferior.
Lake Inferior, the smallest of the Great Lakes.
Yeah.
Well, I think while it probably is very unlikely to play a role in this series, I think it's worth mentioning that Lake Inferior does play host possibly to a lake monster, because of course it does.
Yes.
Of course. The mysterious Natiaka.
And seeing that this is set in Cape City, I think it goes without saying that your characters are superheroes.
Mm-hmm.
And would you like to introduce yourselves, perhaps?
Perhaps.
Yeah, I'm going to let Goonie start.
All right.
Because,
Okay.
Yeah.
I am playing Inspector Specter. Real name Harvey Specter, which I found out just recently is a name that's already taken by another fictional character. But I think it's on a TV show, and I didn't want to change it because I've had this character a long time, actually.
That is true. I can vouch for that.
Yeah, probably before they came up with that name. And I've never actually played the character before as a PC, so should be interesting. And the main thing to know about him is he is a Spectre. He's I'm going to use the word ghost, but he's going to have to explain that he is not actually a ghost, technically. But I'll let him do that in character if it comes up. But he's also a private detective. That's his day job when he's not being a superhero.
And what's he look like?
He looks like a blue-green, semi-translucent man. Kind of your just standard sharp-jawed type of superhero look. Dark hair, but he doesn't. He can wear clothes when he wants to, cover himself up. But normally he's just
Naked?
naked, except for it's kind of blurry, and you can't see his genitals. Perverts.
Okay.
And I'm kind of curious, and maybe I don't know if you've thought of this or not, but so does he just like float around, or does he like walk on the ground?
He walks, I guess. I mean, I didn't actually take. I don't think I took like levitation or anything like that. So he just kind of walks. Yeah.
Walking ghost. Okay, all right. And Sean, would you care to introduce us to your character?
Yes, my character is named Honey Badger, and unlike Inspector Specter, who's been in the fictional background of Cave City for a decade or more, Honey Badger is brand new. Her real name is Molly McGurk, and devotees of the program will recall that the murder of Max McGurk is something we did with our Everyone is John episode. Max McGurk was this girl's father, and he was sort of a hero cop. He was like the Jim Gordon of the Cave City universe. So her father was murdered by a supervillain called Control Freak. And ever since then, now that's been dealt with, but ever since then, she's been bent on revenge against supervillains in general. And she's short and scrappy. She doesn't have any superpowers, just a lot of rage. And she's the broad shoulders, kind of thick for a girl. She's a rugby player, girls rugby in college. And her dad always used to call her his little honey badger because she was so tenacious, and that's why she's taken the name. But a robot scientist named Dr. Kane, who's one of Ryan's old characters, made her a suit of acrylic steel body armor. And she wears that, and it's very, very protective. And she also, of course, has these Wolverine-style retractable claws. They're not as long as Wolverine's, and she uses them for climbing as well. She doesn't really have a sleek look, though, because to cover that armor, she has this great big thrift store coat with like a big fur collar and cuffs, and kind of like loose-fitting Dickie-style work pants, which all just makes her look a little bit more like a badger, especially with that fur. But her head is sort of helmeted, and otherwise she's got red hair and freckles, short red hair, so they can fit under the helmet, and lives in a trailer outside the city, works part-time as a book editor from home. So she's fairly well educated, and that's her.
Okay, all right. Well, it is evening in the winter. Cold Cape City winter. And the both of you are looking to attend a fundraiser for a sort of political action group known as Hoop, which does not...
It's not the same as the Arrested Development Hoop.
No, but it was definitely a reference to it. But it is it stands for Heroes on Our Payroll, and it seeks to put costumed vigilantes on the city's payroll, because there are especially now I would say you two are probably fairly established and stuff, but there's all kinds of vigilante costumed crime fighters at the street level who are just barely scraping by, and just whatever fight, taking out muggers and bringing them to justice and stuff, and they need they need insurance and a paycheck and stuff. So that is what this fundraiser is supporting, and is being held at the brand new, just on the shores of Lake Inferior, Regency Hotel, which is a massive, brand new, glass and steel skyscraper, meant to be, sort of a not a resort exactly, but sort of a convention hotel. There's it's right next to the convention center and everything, and it's cold as hell, but not snowing, fortunately. And a cold breeze blows off Lake Inferior as you approach this well-lit, tall building. There is a crowd gathered sort of on the sidewalk trying to make their way in. Apparently a lot of people will be attending this. And I'm not sure if you guys arrived together or separately, or if you even know each other particularly well. I'm sure you know of each other, but I'm not clear on if you're like friends or working together already or what.
I don't know. I almost think it would be more fun if we just met.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. Like we've probably heard of each other, but this might be the first time we're actually meeting in person.
Well then, Honey Badger, I would say you see something.
Blurry.
Yeah, something blurry, sashaying down the.
I would say he probably is dressed in his attire for this.
That's probably true.
Yeah, when he does wear clothes, like he pretty much just sticks with like a trench coat, cover up, and then like a fedora. He's got that look.
Yeah.
Well, Honey Badger, you see this well-dressed, I would say sharply dressed, but oddly semi-transparent, almost glowy blue-green gentleman walking down the sidewalk in the direction of this hotel, which you are also approaching.
Yeah, I'm on my Harley compatible. I'm just gonna stop that. That's cool. And I'm gonna approach this guy as he's walking up. Hey,
Yes,
you're Inspector Specter.
you must be Honey Badger.
Yeah, I heard you're pretty cool.
Yeah, I guess.
So you're into hoop?
I think it has some good merits. I think you could make a good argument for it. I support it, I think.
Yeah, I heard there's gonna be like a free steak dinner, so I'm into that. Also, if I can get a paycheck out of this, I really hate my job. So what are you, like a ghost or something?
Well, here we go. I'll tell you one time.
All right.
I am not a ghost. I am a disembodied spirit. My body is still alive. I just can't get to it. Someone's got someone else's soul in it, and that person doesn't want to be found.
Whoa. That's pretty heavy, but if disembodied spirit's like the PC thing to call you, then that's cool. So, after you, Inspector Specter, let's go see what this little shindig's all about.
Well, you guys kind of, get in this line of people that are approaching this hotel, and it's moving fairly swiftly. It seems like everybody kind of got here at once, but the revolving doors are the pair, I should say, of revolving doors are quickly sort of welcoming the various attendees, and before long, you find yourselves standing in the lobby of this hotel. And there are two grand staircases on either side of the lobby, kind of going up to the second floor. And between these two staircases, you see like kind of a mezzanine level bar, basically, where there are quite a few people sort of mingling and drinking, because this is in a time when people went to bars and mingled because they could do that because there wasn't a pandemic. So,
Yes.
So, very, very nice looking, not modern sort of finishes, but very high quality. Everything seems to be, and almost as soon as you get into the lobby, you hear a loud crash and like the sounds of like debris raining down somewhere, and some screaming starts. You can just hear all sorts of things breaking, like some sort of horrible disaster is just happened.
The hell's going on?
I don't know.
You hear also some just like yelling and colorful cursing coming from the area of the second floor. And before you can really even do anything, two groups of men burst into view on either side of this second floor sort of mezzanine bar and begin running down the staircases on either side of the lobby. And running down the left-hand staircase, you see like three men in black business suits with like black sunglasses. They look kind of like Secret Service agents, right? And they're running down this staircase, tripping over each other, trying to get away from this person who is chasing them. He looks kind of middle-aged, probably in his 50s, but he's like chasing these Secret Service agent-looking guys down the stairs, and he's got this floor lamp in his hands, and he's like swinging it at him and jabbing it at him and like trying to kill him with it as though it were, a pole arm or something. And down the right-hand staircase, you see three costumed supervillains who are completely unfamiliar to you, and you thought, you pretty much had a handle on, the Hurricane Jane and, the Brute and the normal sort of cast of characters in and out of, Fort Knox over the years. But these guys you've never seen them before. And they are carrying, one of them is carrying this man who is struggling, obviously struggling to get away. And he looks like he's kind of got like this funky spray tan and the sort of really like sort of pencil thin mustache on him. And he's clearly putting up a hell of a fight against these guys, but they're just, they're supervillains. They're not, they're not letting him go. And they've got him wrapped in some kind of like energy lasso, right? Something you may likely have never seen before. And even over sort of the noise of this chaotic scene, the man in the energy lasso coming down the right-hand staircase with the supervillains can clearly be heard screaming at the top of his lungs, "Help! I'm being kidnapped by Senator Daley's goons!" But the instant that happens, four guys also wearing black suits and sunglasses, who are just seem to be kind of milling about the middle of this fundraiser, raise up their briefcases they are holding, and the briefcases begin to transform into what appear to be black submachine guns, and they just begin shooting. They look like they're shooting at the ceiling for now. But obviously that causes a massive panic in this crowded lobby, and everyone, a couple people hit the deck, but almost everyone bolts for the door.
Inspector, you save the guy with the energy lasso. I'll take care of the shooters.
Oh, that energy lasso is my one vulnerability. I'm ethereal. I can take anything but energy weapons and fire. I think it's better that I take the other guy.
Whatever you say, Specter. After all, you're the old timer.
The second she can do something, she'll start to.
Head in. So you're in a very crowded room full of people, and who are all trying to go the opposite direction that you're trying to go. So that's going to be a little tricky.
Yeah, I'm going to make an athletics roll to get over there. Can I do that?
You can make that roll, yes, to begin to push your way sort of through the crowd towards.
Yeah, I will.
And are you doing the same thing, Specter?
Yes.
Honey Badger coming through, out of the way.
And what's the difficulty on this?
I think hard is reasonable.
All right. Well, so I got to roll my 6 dice. Count the evens. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. I subtract 1 because 1 is hard. So then I end up with 3 successes. And so it's 2 or more. So I describe it. Is that right?
Yes.
All right. I am the actor in this situation. Yeah, she does actually like nothing too fancy, but just elbows. You know, she knows how not to really hurt somebody bad, but an elbow in the neck will get somebody out of the way pretty quick. And sidesteps, walks sideways a few times, and hopefully, I don't know if she can get all the way to where the guys, the 3 supervillains with the spray tan guy are, but she'll get as absolutely close as she can. And she uses a lot of it as her voice. She's like snarling and barking at him and out of the way, honey badger, coming to her. And it's being super bossy too.
Yeah. Okay, and you make it part of the way through the lobby. You're still pushing your way sort of through these panicking, fleeing people. And you see one of these supervillains is doing some. He's like waving his hands at the ground, and it's causing some kind of energy blast to go, sort of travel along the floor and just knock people over. And he's going to roll that. And or did you both make it? I forgot.
I actually decided that since I am ethereal, but not exactly with the clothes on, I think the easiest way to get through the crowd would just be to throw off my trench coat, and so I am ethereal, and in theory I could just go through everyone. And I did for those people who are trying to learn maybe a little bit about the system, I just took the phasing trait or perk or whatever it is, and then I have also something called always on, so I am always going to be ethereal.
All right, so both of you then are going to potentially be hit by this blast. If I don't throw all my balls on the floor, okay, that one's odd. So, oh my gosh. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 successes, but of the 4, 3 of them were 6s. So he's going to re-roll those.
Yep.
And that's 5 and another 6, so 6 successes. Reroll that one.
I forgot about
Another
re-rolling 6. I forgot about re-rolling 6s. I gotta remember to do that.
That's 6 successes and then a 2, so 7 successes.
For each of us, or is that split between us, or?
No, for each of you.
All right.
Is this something we can use a passive or active defense against?
I mean, it doesn't do any damage or anything, so it's not like a lethal type of attack. But you would have to, I think, in order to avoid being blasted back and onto your ass, you would probably have to get that many or more successes on, like, athletics or something.
And leap up into the air like John Belushi. Did get a couple 6s here. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, but 2 of those. No, there's 2, so 5 out of 6, which is pretty good. I'm going to re-roll 2 of these 6s. I might be able to do this. And I only get 6 successes, so I will take 1 of those.
Well, you don't take it's not any damage. You just fall.
Fall on my ass.
Yeah.
Okay, I will try to roll athletics as well, but I only got 3D there, and we're looking for every even number is a success, and I only got one. So I
Well,
fall on my ass anyway.
So Inspector Specter and Honey Badger fall on their asses, and then having sort of noticed you at this point, the four men firing submachine guns, noticing that making note of you and noticing that you were heading in the direction of these supervillains, they begin just shooting the police police aren't here yet, but the security personnel and just random passers-by, or random rather attendees, I should say. And
It's gonna be a massacre.
So we gotta go after the gunmen.
let's see. God, oh my God, are you kidding me? Oh, it's only 6. I rolled too many dice.
Better one guy get kidnapped than 2 dozen people get shot.
There's still only 1 success, but it was a 6, so he's getting angry at that. Okay, so 1 success for that one. So yeah, people are now getting shot. Nobody's killed yet. There's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5. So yeah, and one person does in fact go down. They don't appear to be dead yet, but they're not up. 1, 2, 3. Sorry, this is awkward to roll. Okay, and then so yeah, like now at this point, like 5 or 6 people have been shot, and which is just causing even more panic and screaming. And you note that now there are only 2 supervillains on the right-hand side. One of them has apparently disappeared or something. Not exactly clear what the hell happened.
Yeah, but is there any other superheroes around here? Or we're the only ones?
Where's the enforcers when you need them?
Yeah, but no, I mean, Honey Badger's not going to let those guys just shoot people. She's going to have to backtrack. And if a bunch of people are still knocked down, great. She's going to run over there and run on them if she has to. But now she's got to reverse course and go after the machine guns. I think that's what she would do.
All right, so I mean, since you're going with the flow of the flow of the crowd, that's not going to be particularly difficult. Although one thing I did forget, and I think it's safe to say that now we are you two are effectively cooperating as a group, or operating as a team, one might say. You get how many flaws does Honey Badger have, Sean?
I have 2 flaws. I have Frenzy on page 61 and Unlucky on page 64.
Okay, so that makes 3 altogether. So you have 3 resolve in your collective resolve pool from which you can draw to do things like re-roll trait rolls or add a success or whatever.
Cool.
But so turning your attention, and I assume Inspector will do the same thing, although I will let you decide if he's doing that.
Yes, because he's not worried about bullets himself. He's impervious to that, so he would be fine going after those guys. They're the most immediate threat, it looks like, anyway.
All right, so what is Honey Badger's edge?
It is 14.
And what is Specter's edge?
13.
All right, well, they both go first.
When you say they both, you mean me, us?
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, with Honey Badger with the 14 would go first, and then
Okay.
Specter would go after.
Yeah. Am I all the way there yet?
I mean, you're close. Yeah,
Close
sure.
enough. They're kind of on the stairs, right?
No, these guys are in the middle of the room.
Okay. Yeah. She's gonna launch into him, and the claws come out. Dunk, dunk. They don't snick. They dunk. And she's gonna use a all-out attack. She won't be able to make. No, I'm not gonna do that. They're gonna shoot me probably. I will attack once with my claws. One of them. And are these like minion type guys? Can I attack them in a group? Or?
They are not.
Okay. I got a lot of dice here. Hang on. Big fist full of dice coming up. And there's an even. This is a terrible roll. It's all 5s and 1s and 3s. This is seriously, I got out of 10 dice, I have 1 even. That one is a 6 though. Let me just make sure here. Yeah, I have. No, there's a 2. Thank you. There's another 2. Thank you. Okay, 3. I'm going to re-roll the 6. No, I only have 3 successes on my attack against these guys.
All right. Well, they do not have armor, but they do have toughness. So this guy that you just attacked with your claws is going to make a toughness roll. And he got 1 success, so he will take 2 points.
Yeah, and these are more like spiked brass knuckles almost than they are long razors. They're more like puncturing than cutting. Not that that matters, but just the color.
Gotcha. And that would make it Specter's turn.
Okay. Yeah. He's not really very effective in combat, but he's more an investigative type guy. He does have a big blast that he can do, but that requires, because I have the demanding con I have to spend 1 resolve point to use it, and I think I'll save that maybe. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna run towards the group and at least attack one of them with. I guess. Can I use might? Or does it have to be...
Well, wouldn't you just go right through him?
I can... no, I have... I can affect things.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's like the movie Ghost. I can touch stuff.
Because otherwise, man, you couldn't use a phone or anything.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, might sounds good to me.
Okay. Well, got 2 successes, but I gotta roll. One of them was a 6. Do I just roll that again and see if it's another 6 or
Or any even more?
Okay.
So it counts as any success, but you just keep re-rolling as long as you get 6s.
Okay. Well, it's a 4.
So that's what, 3 successes altogether?
Yes.
All right. Well, is this the same one that Honey Badger had damaged, or a different one?
No.
I'll probably say it's a different one.
Yeah.
All right. Well, he rolls 1 success, but it's a 6, and then he rolls a 5. So he got 1 success as well, and so he also takes 2 points. And then it's their turn. And obviously, having attacked them, they're going to stop shooting random people and begin shooting at you.
That's what I want.
Oh my! Well, that's going to be 6 successes against Honey Badger.
No, because I have acrylic steel body armor, and I'm going to rely on my passive defense instead of any active defense. And so I'm throwing down 9 dice. Bam! And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But one of those is a 6. Maybe this could save my ass. Let's see. No. 5. I will take 1 then.
1 point of damage.
My health I have 11. I have 11 health now.
From the first briefcase boy.
It's the Briefcase boys. They've got a name now.
Then the second briefcase boy only rolls 3 successes, but 2 of them are 6s. So he's going to roll those again. Ooh, and no more successes, so that's just 3 altogether.
Against who?
Honey Badger.
Oh,
No.
the other guy. Sorry, 3 altogether. And I can do this again, but it's my understanding it's with 2 less dice now because it's the second time on the same page.
That sounds correct.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
Yeah. So 7 dice. No, that does not look very good. There's a 4, 2, and a 2. I only get 3. How many do I need? 3. Oh, I need
3. Yeah,
Oh.
exactly what you needed to avoid any further damage. And then the first one, oh, well, he's going to shoot at you, Inspector Specter, but I don't think these guys immediately realize that they can't do any damage to you. Is that that's right?
Yeah. I'm gonna pretend like they got me, just for fun.
Well, and you could keep them from switching to shooting at Honey Badger too, probably, if you play it out.
I'm gonna make that like that move in like the 80s action movies when they get shot a bunch of times with like a machine gun. They just kind of flop around.
backwards and flop around. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the first guy got 2 successes, so you begin your little, play acting.
Charade.
Oh my gosh. And the other one gets 2 successes, but they're both 6s. Another 6, so 3. Another 6, so 4. And a 3, so 4 successes, but of course no further damage. But I think they're going to catch on after the next round and possibly start shooting a Honey Badger. But until then, Honey Badger is your go.
Yeah, and boy, tempting to use that all-out attack, but I'm afraid of those bullets, so I want to be able to use this armor.
Yeah, come here. Hey, take a little taste of this, bam!
And let's see. There's a 1, 2, 3. This is the strike edge, probably. 4, 5, 6, 7. One of those is a 6. 8. Nice.
Oh dear, alright, well.
Strike! Yeah, you like that, huh?
He's going to roll his toughness, and he gets 2 6s and a 4. So that's 3. And only one of those success, so 4, and so he takes. How many successes? She had 7, right?
Yeah.
So he takes 3.
Okay. That's right. 3. Bam!
Okay, well, he looks like he's not doing too great. Inspector Specter.
All right. I will use my might again to basically punch the same guy.
Same guy as last time.
Yeah.
Okay.
6. Yeah, 2 successes.
Okay, and for his defense, he rolls 1 success. So he'll take another point. And then let's see, the first guy once again will shoot at Honey Badger. And he gets 4 successes, but no 6s.
Okay, I will use my passive defense, relying on Dr. Kane's good acrylic steel body armor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes. Ping, 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 ping.
Well, it sounds like that will do no damage. And the other guy who was shooting you, oh gosh, he rolls 2 successes.
Okay. I'll roll 2 less dice this time. 1, 2. Ooh, a lot of 6s though. 3 6s. and a 2. Let's reroll. So there's 4. Let's roll just for the heck of it. So 5 total successes altogether.
Yes, negating all damage. And I'm not even going to roll for the 2 guys who are still haven't realized that they are not accomplishing anything shooting at good old Inspector Specter. So that will make it a Honey Badger.
Yeah, and Honey Badger again. It's a full strike. I think it was tempting to. You know what? She's getting frenzied up. She's starting to lose it. She's gonna go ahead and all-out attack, which means she won't get to make any defense. So she'll make 2 attacks with 8 dice. One against the one she's just hit last time. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna roll a 6. 6 altogether. Successes against one of them.
All right, let's see what his toughness is. He doesn't roll any successes on his toughness roll.
Take that!
And he only had 1 health left, so he goes down.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. Okay, here comes the second one. This guy needs to go down too, or else he's gonna be able to shoot me right back. Uh-oh, this doesn't look good. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Could have been worse. 5 successes, no 6s. And with my left, the last guy hit with my right. This guy hit with my left.
All right, and how many? You said that was 5 successes?
5.
Okay, so he is going to roll 1 success to take 4 of those. And yeah, so the second one also goes down. But there are 2 left. And they have realized the futility in shooting Inspector Specter. Unfortunately, and they're going to shoot at Honey Badger.
And I think I cannot make any defenses at all because I used the all-out attack or whatever. So here we go. That was actually because I thought that those were the last 2 guys, but that's okay. Here we go.
Well,
She's so into it, she doesn't notice.
well, she will take 2 from that roll. And 3 from that one.
3, okay. So she's gonna take 3 damage. That's it from both those guys.
Yeah, well, it's 5 altogether. 2 from one and 3 from the other.
Oh, okay. Got it. She probably staggers back a little bit. I just realized too that probably before she ever got here, the coat and pants probably already have bullet holes in them. You know, it's the armor that's protecting her. So,
All right, well, it is her turn.
yeah, she's going to lurch forward, hit one of them as hard as she can, using the whole fist. And there's some 2 6s, and easier for me to just separate. It could have been better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but 2 of those are 6s. So, but no, I have 5 successes against this guy.
Okay. He's going to take 4 of those. And Inspector.
All right. Same guy. Punch him again. 2 successes.
All right, well, he rolls poorly, and that is going to be enough to knock out the 3rd of the 4 Briefcase boys. And the 4th one, seeing, you know, his compadres kind of writhing around on the ground next to him, just kind of says, All right. He just sort of begins putting his hands up.
Drop the gun.
He drops the gun. You got me. All right.
Who do you work for?
I don't know who I work for. Come on.
Do I have to make a roll up, backhand him?
No, you can just back.
Wait a minute, I'll whirl around and look across the room. What's the deal with the guys with the spray tan who's being kidnapped? Are
They're
gone now?
gone.
Yeah.
Everybody's gone.
Well, we had to do that, though. We reacted just like they thought we would, but what could we do? Innocent people.
Saved the most lives we could.
You know, you're in a lot of trouble, mister.
Oh, come on. I'm gonna be in and out and just let the cops show up, take me to jail. I'll talk to my lawyer.
Who said anything about cops?
Oh, come on. You know they're gonna show up. They're gonna arrest me. They're gonna arrest us, take us to freaking jail, and then we're gonna get...
I'd like to cold cock the guy. I want to punch the guy.
Okay.
Hopefully not kill him.
Well, that sounds like athletics.
Okay, that sounds good. I mean, I do want to knock him out and carry him the hell out of here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, here we go. Let's see. And what I'll probably do is use the whole special effects thing if I get enough successes. No, that's not very good. I got 3 successes. One of those is a 6. Come on, give me there's a 2. 4 successes.
I don't know what I need.
Well, he's going to roll his toughness.
He's got to try his toughness. If I can get at least 2 or 4.
Well, he didn't roll any successes on his 3 dice of toughness. So how many did you get? 3?
4, and I want to spend all 4 on knocking him out. If at all
right.
possible.
Well, then you knock him out and are no longer able to question him.
No, but I'm gonna heft him up over my shoulder like a sack of potatoes.
Okay.
And
we got to get this guy out of here before the cops come. They don't like me very much.
Yes, I agree.
All right.
I think we need to question him in a very dark place.
All right. Where do you live?
I have an office we can take him to.
All right. We better get out of here quick, though.
We gotta go to the Agatur district.
Oh, God. Place smells like ass. Well, we better let's get out the surface entrance.
Yes, we can.
So, like, this place is cleared out. What was the name of that senator that was mentioned?
Daily.
Daily, yes.
Okay. Well, we'll have to look him up.
Yeah. So we need
See what
to
he's all about.
we need to pay him a little visit.
So yeah, we'll get out of here.
yeah, I'll carry the guy as far as I can, and we're not gonna be able to unless you can walk, man. We can't take this guy on my fucking motorcycle, so we might have to get on the train or something. I don't
So
know.
you begin walking out the lobby. Now you said you weren't going out the front door. Is that correct?
Yeah, we're gonna see if there's like kitchen, service exit, something like that. And maybe we sort of talk to this guy, get him a few blocks away, and talk to him in an alley or something.
Yeah, that can work.
All right. So
Oh, I want to pick up my trench coat.
right.
First,
Yes,
well.
of course. So you take this guy through the sort of kitchen and out into, it's like sort of the room service kitchen, right? And out into the back area. And it's actually kind of like, it leads into the sort of dock area where, trucks would back into and unload shit, food and whatever for the hotel. And it's not exactly an alley, but this does seem like it's a pretty quiet and dark place that might work well, or you could continue looking for somewhere else.
Yeah, I mean, we could.
Let's get away from the immediate building.
Yeah, as long as we're not like, cops aren't like.
Cops will come to the back door too.
That's true. So somewhere where we can get and no one's gonna be snooping around.
Yeah. Let's take him down to the other side of Spurk Street.
Well, so just as you're sort of starting to leave the dock area, you hear the door that you just came through, leading back into the sort of service area, and you hear it slam open, and you hear some footsteps running in your direction, and a voice says, "Hey, where you going? Where you going? Come over here. Get over here."
Who's it?
I'm probably not doing the voice right, but I'm Detective Terry Terranova.
Terry Terranova.
Terry Terranova, yeah, it's more like that. That's how it is.
Yeah.
He's a real detective, not just a figment of John's imagination. He's real. Okay, yeah, I will. Does he look like a detective? Or, I mean,
Yeah, I mean, pretty much. He's holding a badge.
I know who he is.
Okay. Yeah, you probably know.
He doesn't know who I am, but
Where you going? Where you going with that fugitive right there?
You got us.
We were
Question him.
yeah, we were gonna question him. I was gonna beat the shit out of him until he told us who he worked for. Because he's bragging about how when the cops got him, he's just gonna get back out.
Yeah, well, did he say who his lawyer was? Probably Stone Barrington, Jesus.
Probably is Stone Barrington Pig.
He's a criminal.
You calling me a pig, or you calling Stone Barrington a pig?
I'd never call a cop a pig.
I didn't think so. Your dad wouldn't have liked that.
Well, he doesn't know who I am. Oh, she has a secret identity.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize.
Well, I didn't specify that yet, but yeah. But yeah, she's got enough. She's enough of a cop's daughter. She'll work around him. She'll try to get away from him. She'll trick him, but she's not gonna call him a pig. No, but Stone Barrington, he's a pig.
So, where were you taking this criminal then? You're just gonna go? You said you're gonna go beat him until he talked.
I'm gonna smack him around a little bit, yeah. Because I'm not a cop, so I don't have to follow the rules.
We have our own interrogation rules. There are none. You beat them until they talk.
Oh God, I don't know why they want to pay you for this shit.
I was just here for the steak dinner.
Well, they want to pay us because we were the ones who were here doing the jobs of the cops when they weren't here. We were the ones taking care of business.
Well, I got here as fast as I could, but
Yeah, well, look, I'm not gonna fight you over this. If you say you gotta take this guy in, you gotta take him in. But perhaps maybe you just go smoke a cigarette for 5 minutes.
all right, I see what you're getting at. Just don't hurt him too bad. Don't freaking kill him, whatever you do.
No problem, detective.
I didn't see shit, he says. But don't go too far. I gotta be able to find you again, he says as he turns and walks back towards the hotel.
Well, now I feel like we don't have to go very far. Wake up, you! I'll kick him in the balls.
Oh, what the fuck was that for? And he says, it's like the same guy.
All right, Inspector, you're the detective around here. I want you interrogated.
You gonna talk with us? Or do you want me to go inside your body and fuck shit up?
He can do it, believe me. Not in that fun kind of way.
Listen, I'll tell you everything I know, but I don't fucking know nothing.
Yeah, let's see.
What do you want me to say?
Who you work
I don't know anything.
Who hired you? How'd you get paid?
I don't know.
So did you get paid?
You just do this for fun. This is your hobby.
Oh, of course I got paid. I don't do any work if I don't get paid.
So you're saying it was anonymous payment or something?
Something like that, yeah. Of course. This kind of work, you don't go asking questions. What are you talking? You crazy?
Who gave you your instructions?
Instructions were anonymous too. Come on, are you crazy?
Was it like an email or something?
No, that's traceable.
So what kind of message did you get?
Psychic message.
It doesn't specify in the text here. And I'm not thinking of anything sufficient off. I'll literally read it to you. The only information they have is that they're international mercenaries, and as per their standard operating procedure, were hired by an anonymous contact and paid via an untraceable wire to an offshore account. They don't know anything else.
Yeah, figures. All right. Well, we'll see if you get out of jail. All right.
I think Stone Barrington will make sure to get me out.
I'm wondering about those briefcases that turned into guns. You didn't do that, did you? It was someone else's power.
That's not a power. It's just technology.
Well, that wasn't your tech. You just showed up.
I didn't invent it.
Right.
What, did they issue it to you?
It arrived in the mail.
Uh-huh. What was the return address now?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Maybe we take that gun and see if we can trace the tech.
Yeah, probably too late. The cops are swarming the place now, I'm sure. And gonna be confiscating all of the evidence.
What do you think we ought to do then? I'm gonna kick that guy in the balls again.
Ow!
So what exactly did this, you're just told to show up, but what was your mission? Did you have a goal?
If you want to know specifically, we was told there was going to be some supervillains kidnapping somebody, and that it was our job was to make sure they got away, or at least one of them got away with the victim.
I see. You gotta find out who that victim was.
Yeah, I bet our detective friend knows.
Yes. I think we're done.
Yeah, come with me. You're going to jail.
Now, will you lead this limping guy back into the hotel, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Where you see Terry Terranova is sort of presiding over several other sort of, beat cops who are like tagging evidence and taking pictures of the scene and whatnot. So did you learn anything useful?
No,
Yes,
this guy didn't know nothing. Guy doesn't know nothing.
It was all anonymous.
Yes, no surprise. No surprise there. Well, listen, I told him back at HQ that, you guys were out here when it happened, and I've just been told to, help out if I can in the, investigation or whatever.
We need to know the name of the victim.
Yeah. There's a guy kidnapped out of here. A guy with a spray tan. He said Senator Daly's guns were after him.
Yeah, well, I don't think, based on my conversation with Candace over there, I don't think those villain guys was Senator Daly's goons. At least I am not aware of any, I'm not aware of any
Goon activity.
supervillains working for government officials. That would be weird.
No, maybe somebody just yelled that to implicate him, but somebody did yell that. Who's Candace?
That lady over there behind the running the front desk.
No. So do we know who the spray tan guy was who got snatched?
I don't know anything yet. I haven't started my investigation.
All right.
Well, I'm about to start mine.
Yeah.
So before you have a chance even to walk over to the front desk where there's a shocked looking woman crying behind it, you're very quickly approached by some fairly young looking I don't know what how to describe them really. They look like they're like young, kind of nerdy guys who walk up to you, and one of them says, "Hey," like looks around. "Hey, the Senator Daly wants to talk to you." And you realize that they're probably like, interns or something.
Mm-hmm. We want to talk to him too.
Well, you want to follow us? We'll take you to the Senator.
Is he here in the building, or do we got to go somewhere else?
Well, obviously his security detail protected him, but he's in the ballroom waiting.
All right, but I don't dance.
You don't have to. You just want to talk to him. You just have to talk to him.
Lead the way, fellas.
Well, they lead you across the lobby and through a large set of double doors into this sort of ballroom, which has been set up as a dining room, which is where you would have otherwise presumably had that steak dinner, but which likely has been canceled, although the senator you recognize as sitting at a table and eating said steak dinner, and he's got a couple obviously sort of security guys behind him with their arms folded and looking around, and you're led over to his table. "Well, hey there, have a seat here, why don't you?" says the senator.
Senator, what's this all about? What happened here tonight?
Well, I can't tell you, as I don't exactly know, but I do have some information that might be useful for you.
All right.
Tell us.
Now, I have been being blackmailed by a man. His name is Richie Montoya.
Richie Montoya.
That's right. Now, he is sort of one of them, what you call paparazzos.
Yeah.
Paparazzis, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he believes that he got some pictures of me.
Fucking a cat.
No, but you're kind of going in the right direction. Having a sort of a rendezvous with someone he thinks is perhaps my mistress. However, that is not true. And the footage that he has is in fact of me meeting with an undercover agent whose identity must remain secret.
Yeah.
That's right. Now, he got them pictures on a thumb drive, and he was trying to blackmail me. Well, seemed to me like the easiest thing to do, but just pay him. I mean, I can't let them pictures get out in the public, get that agent's identity compromised.
I see, yes.
I think I understand.
Well, the thing is, my guys, we were just going to send him a briefcase full of money, right? I don't know who these supervillain types are. I don't know anything about it.
Yeah, I didn't recognize their costumes either. I don't know who they are. I got a whole scrapbook at home just full of them. A great big bulletin board with pictures of them. I don't know who these guys were.
So, you're saying it's just coincidence that this guy has something on you, and then he gets carried away out of a hotel by supervillains.
That is precisely what I'm saying, and furthermore, what I'm saying is that I'm gonna have to ask you to do me a favor and figure out where the hell they took him, so we can get your hands on that thumb drive with them pictures on it, which I was trying to buy off him.
Okay, well, what happens to the briefcase full of money?
I don't know. It's gonna have to be part of your investigation, I suppose.
I mean, is it gone? Is this missing too?
I don't know. I've just been eating my steak dinner. Security, threw me to the floor, and there was all this chaos, and then it stopped when you, I guess, did your thing with the guys that was shooting, and now I'm having my cold dinner.
And you're here in support of Hoop, right?
Well, of course.
All right.
That's good.
Well, I don't know much about detective work, but Inspector Specter here is, he's pretty...
I'm a private investigator.
Yeah.
I'll get to the bottom of this.
Yeah.
Well, I sure hope so, because we can't have that agent's identity being compromised, That would be no bueno.
Agent. All right. Well, we better start investigating then.
And you will indeed begin your investigation in the next episode, I would presume, as it is just about
Time to wrap it up.
time to wrap it up.
Well, okay. All right.